I don't know what they're going to do with him in Montreal. I suspect he'll be in the top four, maybe play with Gooley and leave Matheson with Laine Hudson. Welcome to episode 15 of the Barely Onside podcast with your host, Jonny G and Pelly. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing excellent. I'm excellent. But the real question is, how are you doing, man? You had something serious. You did something serious yesterday. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on with you?
I got my fucking balls snipped, man. I got a vasectomy. My manhood's gone, man. I'm just joking. It's not that bad. Procedure took like, I don't know, probably 8 minutes, 20 minutes to wait until I feel better, go home. I milked yesterday pretty good. I mean, I don't know. A little sore, and I'm wearing a jock strap with like padding and shit inside it to feel good, compact. I don't know. You're supposed to take it easy for 7 days, but I just ordered P&H Vietnamese food yesterday. Oh, it was so good. Some hot pot soups, Vietnamese subs. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the recovery process like, man? What's the
7 days. You're not supposed to do nothing. No walks, no lifting up, no baths, no going grocery shopping, nothing. So,
oh man.
And then 3 weeks for intensity like hockey, working out. But
wow.
Yeah. We'll
so
see.
It's a little bit of recovery time for sure. Yeah, so how's it going with the kids? Obviously it's a little hands off, or are you still
I don't do nothing, man. I've held the baby and stuff and do things, but she's a warrior, man. She does it all. So
yeah, she's amazing.
She's happy I got it done. Yeah, she's just happy I got it done. No more babies.
I know
you
can
sneak one in there.
I think you're on record. You're on record of wanting more babies, but I guess I guess that's over, sure. Man. I guess that's all over.
We'll see, man. They might still swim. I don't know.
A little miracle baby.
Checked out. Hey, I gotta get it checked out in like 3 months and see if they still swim or not. So we'll find out.
If anyone can have a miracle baby, it's gonna be you. Number 4. Yeah, here you come. Eventually. Yeah. How are the kids doing, anyways, man? How are they? I know they're a little bit sick,
man. They're sick, man. Now, yesterday, one was puking last night, stayed home today, and it's like, man, it's like fucking dominoes. You know, it's a vicious circle, man. You can't get out of it. It's like one kid goes to school, one stays home. One stays, you know. Oh, it's never ending.
No.
But I'm used to it, man. So how are your kids doing, man? What's new with you?
I think they're doing good, man. They, I don't think they're back in school, which is good. I mean, Marley was with me for over 2 weeks, or for 2 weeks, so it's nice to have her back in daycare. Yeah, Lexi's good. Everyone's good, man. No one's sick anymore, which is good. We're trying to stay healthy for obviously the Christmas break, right? Because I mean, we're going to be traveling to Kitchener, Waterloo. We're going to have family come from Peterborough, so a couple more kids. Beautiful. Caitlin's sister's got 2 kids, so she's the newborn is I have no idea how old she is, but probably like 5 months, not even. Something
cool.
Like that. I think it was June. Something like 4 to 5 months. So we don't want to bring our sickness to there. So we don't want to do that to her. So we're trying to stay healthy. We're gonna pull out this. Lexi's officially done school on Friday for the holiday break. Marley could go next week still, but Caitlin wants me to keep her home, just so she doesn't get sick. But I don't know. She's already started to have a runny nose, and she's only been back for 3 days. So I'm like, yeah, let's see how this goes. But
they just get sick.
Yeah, and I don't really want to leave her. I don't want to. I don't know. Like Monday, Tuesday, I'd rather put her in daycare because Caitlin's not home. So I got.
Yeah.
Now that I'm keeping her out, I'm gonna have 4 days with the kids by myself. So.
Those dates are so much fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun to be had. Yeah, that's when Daddy gets cranky. Daddy gets.
Man, I remember when Danica works night shifts or even day shifts, she's gone for like 14 hours, because she does shift work at the hospital.
Yeah.
And it's like weekends comes around and you're busy from like, she leaves at like 6 a.m., gets home at like 7:45. And it's like, it's like breakfast, lunch, dinner, bath time, bedtime stories. And then she gets home and she has nothing to do. Kids are in bed, stuff's put away. And you're just like, I'm done, bud. I'm done cashing out. I'm done. Sometimes I wonder what it's like to have a real job, like what it's like just to go to a place of work and stay there for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. I mean, I love working from home, love my job. But man, that would suck. No offense. I mean, I like going on the road and seeing my accounts, but I don't think I could work at a place 9 to 5 or 8 to 5. No, man. I couldn't do it.
Huh. Yeah.
It's not for me.
You know what though? Like I was kind of like that too. And then being in the media for so long, it was like it was kind of sporadic. You're working nights, you're working days, mornings, whatever. Like there was times at CTV Barrie where I'd be working till 12, and then they want me there for 5:30 in the morning. So, and Regina was all over the place too.
That's kind of fun though when you can get up that early. Like tomorrow, I gotta go see a doctor. Like meet him at like 6:45.
Yeah.
Right. So, but then I can leave. My day's pretty early, but still, it's nice when you can start early, get off early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But what I found in Regina was that when I finally secured the Monday to Friday 8 to 5 with the kid, it was wonderful, man. Because you drop the kid off.
That's cool.
Go.
Yeah.
You leave work at 5, pick them up, take them home. That's nice. That was nice too. So both is pretty good. But working from home, I agree. I like working from home too, especially doing this.
It's so nice. It's a nice mix, eh?
Yeah.
It's nice we have a balance, 50-50,
Yeah, exactly, man. We just got to... Yeah, you know what? The Caitlin being off 4 days or 3 days a week now is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I bet it is. More help at home. More help.
Yeah, exactly. And like she's home for every bedtime, which is nice. So it's just...
Yeah, it sucks when you feel like a single parent. It's like if you ever like got separated or like you were like, single or whatever the case is, it's like, oh, this is what it feels like to be like alone.
Yeah.
You do everything.
Except for you get like a week off probably by yourself.
That's fun too. Oh, I get a week off, no kids, I can do whatever.
Exactly.
Nice little Saturday.
Every day.
I don't know if I have enough time.
Day. Yeah. In a Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. We had a Christmas photo shoot yesterday though. We went to the mall. Got the
How'd
kids.
that go?
It went well. I mean, Caitlin told me. I asked Caitlin. I was like, okay, I'm going to dress up, obviously, because whatever. And she's like, no, that doesn't matter. We're just going to do the kids. It's fine. So then we go. So I have like this ratty t-shirt on. And I'm just like, throw my coat over. I don't really care. I'm not taking a picture. So I go there. The kids won't do it by themselves. So we have to hop in and grab a picture with them. So I look like an idiot. But it turned out okay. I mean, I just held Lexi in front of me so you couldn't really see my t-shirt. But still didn't look that good. But whatever. We got a photo. We'll send you one. I know how you like those Christmas photos.
Love them.
Fill up your refrigerator.
Love those photos, John.
Love them. Love them. Anyways, let's move on to some hockey, man. It's a big night, a big day, big night, man. Let's start with the Justin Barron trade. Breaking news. This is our first breaking
trades.
News. A lot
of trades.
So we'll start with the Barron. The Montreal Canadiens acquire defenseman Alexandre Carrier from the Nashville Predators in exchange for Justin Barron. Carrier, 28 years old, 1 goal, 6 points in 28 games with the Preds this season. But the important thing, he's averaging over 20 minutes of ice time, which means he's playing a lot. He's obviously ready for the top 4 here. I don't know what they're going to do with him in Montreal. I suspect he'll be in the top 4, maybe play with Gooley and leave Matheson with Laine Hudson. Or, I don't know much about this guy, so I don't know if the plan is to play him with Hudson. I don't know. We'll see about that. But what I do know, I know a little bit about Justin Barron. Barron, just 1 goal, 17 games, averaging just 14 and 43 of ice time, so not a lot of ice time. He was in and out of the lineup. He was acquired by the Canadiens in a deal for Arturi Lehkonen from Colorado. Yeah, man, like Justin Barron. What can I say about Barron? He's got all the offensive tools. He's just struggled defensively. He struggled defensively and just couldn't really find his game in that manner. Do you think that's
before or after he got rocked by Trouba?
Oh, just in general, yeah. He's been kind of like he's always showed that he can play offense, that he's good with the puck. He's got a good shot. He can join the rush. Does all those things really well, but he just has a hard time defending, which keeps him out of the lineup. So, I liked him. I thought this is a guy who can go to another team, and if he gets the chance to play, he could pop off.
He'll do good.
And be a 50, 60 point guy eventually. And, a defenseman takes defensemen a while to do this, to pop off. So maybe 3-4 years, I wouldn't be surprised if Barron somehow pops off and is a 50-point guy. That's his potential, but we'll see about that.
That'd be a steal.
But I like the trade. Montreal's back end is full. We needed another right-hand shot, and we needed someone with experience to help out these guys. And
little veteran. So
I think it's a good move. I think that's what they were looking for. They found one. He signed a 3-year contract with Nashville in the summer. And I think he's played his entire career in Nashville. So he will be an unrestricted free agent in 26-27. So we got him for a couple of years, man. 2.5 years. So they obviously liked him as a player, and he'll be part of our team for a little bit, man. What do you think?
I think it's awesome. I think you guys, like you said, you added a veteran player that helps with your younger group. So, yeah, man, I think he's always been a guy that you can rely on in Nashville. So, it's interesting. I wonder if you guys are going to do any more trades before the freezing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the freeze is sometime tomorrow. I think it's the end of tomorrow.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. But that's not the only deal that went down, though, man.
No.
Not the only deal.
No. I hope the Flyers can make a deal, man. I'm kind of jealous that, Pittsburgh, New York, St. Louis, Seattle, everyone's making trades except us. I'm a little bit emotional. A
little bit emotional, yeah.
I want to be involved in this. I think there should be some trades. Let's trim it up here.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What I don't know. What does Philly have to do, man? Like, what do you think they need? What's their biggest need? I just think we need
a little more help. I think we need a little help in the back end. And I think we could just maybe, like you said, I think there's a few players that could pop off somewhere else, right? And that could be a lot of players. It could be Forster. It could be Farabee. It could be Frost. It could be Brink. I don't know. At this point, I'm just, after watching tonight's game, it was just a little bit like sloppy and slow, and no one wanted to carry the puck. I mean, there's a few guys that played good, but man, York, I think he was benched for some of the third period. He did not make a few good plays. He costed a few goals. Sondheim didn't have the best third period. Just everyone just really wasn't playing that good. I don't know. I'm really open for anything.
Yeah. I mean, you have Drysdale's back. Cam York's back.
He's actually playing not bad. He can be on his. He's a good player.
Drysdale.
But we need another person. Yeah, we need another person like him. York is similar,
but bigger.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Just someone who's more, gritty in that way, right? It'd be nice if Sondheim was a little more grittier, because he can move the puck, but I feel like there's a lot of plays where you could really, I find finish a check better, right? So I don't know. It's I'm just not happy. The last 2 games is kind of boring hockey.
Yeah, totally.
What do you do? It's how it is some days, right? So
So Philly did not make a trade, but the New York Rangers did. The Rangers traded Kaapo Kakko to the Seattle Kraken for Will Borgen, a 27-year-old right shot defenseman, a 2025 third-round pick, and a 2026 sixth-round pick. Kakko, 6'1", 215 pounds, a winger, drafted second overall by the Rangers in 2019. It's already his 6th season. His best season came in 2022-23 when he scored 18 goals and 22 assists for 40 points. Last year, he followed that up with just 19 points, 13 goals in 62 games. This year, he's got 4 goals, 14 points in 30 games, and is a plus 10, which is second best on the Rangers, to be honest.
Not bad.
It's not
That's
bad.
not bad. Yeah,
it's
for
not
plus
bad,
10.
Man.
That's not bad.
There's been years. They've been talking about this for years, right? Like, his name has come up over and over again in trade rumors.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they pulled the trigger finally, and I don't know, man. What do you think of Kappo?
I think he's a great player, man. I like him. It makes sense, and I've noticed. I mean, usually when you trade a player, and they've been there for a long time. Usually, you want to see them in the other conference because you don't want to play them a bunch.
Yeah.
So it's not shocking to see him go to Seattle. But yeah, I think he's a great player. Yeah, I thought they would. Who do you think won the trade?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think Borgen, good defenseman, right? A good, solid defender.
He's a stay-at-home guy. Yep.
Yeah, he's going to take over for Trouba, kind of play Trouba's role. So,
exactly.
I mean, New York gets that. But Kaako, man, like, Kako's always been a guy who's played bottom 6, right?
He's a good
more
third, fourth line, right?
Because, I don't think he's played much on the fourth line, but he's definitely played the third line. He hasn't really played a lot in the top 6, which I think Seattle, if I was Seattle, and I assume that they may be giving him a bigger role to see if he can pop off. Because 18 goals 2 years ago is not bad. So I think, a little more opportunity, a little less pressure over in Seattle. Not really in the spotlight of
you're not going to be under a microscope.
Yeah. So I think, I think he's going to have an opportunity to pop off. So I think it's a good trade for both teams. But a clear winner. I don't know if I have a clear winner for you, but I think this has the potential to be good for both sides. But I really hope Kaako goes to Seattle and just lights it up. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy how, like, New York, man, they're just not playing like they have been the last couple of years. It's weird, man. And I think it has something to do, and I've seen, just the rumors that Chris Drury, the GM, right? It sounds like they had a players' meeting based on that they don't like their GM.
No.
Kind of how the situation is handled with Trouba. Yeah.
Really?
So I just read a bunch of stuff on here. Yeah. And it's like, I guess they didn't really like how it was handled,
right?
And how he handled Trouba. They thought that was really unprofessional, and they could have done a better job with it. Which is good. You're sticking up for your captain, and I think Trouba was a pretty big part in that dressing room, right? So, I don't know. It's crazy. Players only meeting.
Yeah, because last
That's
year,
cool.
because they wanted to deal Trouba last year, right? And
they did after the playoffs.
Yeah, because of the no trade clause. The no trade clause.
Exactly.
I think he vetoed the trade or said no to the trade, and then they kind of forced his hand this time around, saying, "Take the trade, or we're going to put you on waivers. And you're going to go to the minors." So that's what he decided to take the deal and go to Anaheim. So I don't think it's a good look for the Rangers. I think, and if that's the case, if they've held that meeting, then obviously the players aren't happy about how that went down, and I mean. I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
Things.
Other things.
I think there's other things, animosity going on that, whether it's coaching or GM. I don't know.
Something's got to give.
They have a talented team. They have a talented team. Yeah.
11 of the last 14 games, man. Yeah.
It's crazy. And it's, I mean, you don't want to see a team lose like that, especially. But, I mean, they have so much talent, man. So much talent. And one of the best goalies in the league, Mika Zibanejad, Panarin, Fox, Kreider, Lafreniere. Like, man, so many good guys. Trocheck. Dude, that team is stacked on paper, man.
I know.
Yeah, they have Sam Carrick. He's a nice little grinder for him this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy to see that they're struggling, man.
Yeah,
so I hope,
you know what? Like they do have pretty much the same team, right, as the last few years, other than obviously Trouba now.
They do. But bring back Rempe. Bring him back.
I think they did
bring
call
him
him
back, man.
They just called him up
because guess what?
I think it's Hartford.
Well,
he's
fuck,
back.
Man. They take him away, and look what happens. You're shit in the bed.
Yeah. So the deals keep coming. St. Louis Blues traded defenseman Pierre-Olivier Joseph to the Pittsburgh Penguins for future considerations. Not a huge deal, obviously. Joseph rejoins the Penguins, where he spent the first 4 years of his career. He's got 2 assists in 23 games, and he's averaging just about 13 minutes a game. So, is this a big move? Absolutely not.
No.
It's worth a mention.
But hey.
It kind of separates the Joseph brothers who were playing together in St. Louis. So I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's disappointing for sure. That's probably disappointing for sure.
It is.
But hey,
you got to trim the fat. It's just a business deal.
That's right. Okay, so moving on from trades. Those are the trades. A lot of trades. There's probably more to come. I would imagine there is more to come before this freeze goes into place here or takes effect. But let's move on. Let's move on to Patrik Laine. Patrik Laine now has 6 goals in 7 games as a Hab. He scored 3 last night in a 6-1 win over the Buffalo Sabres. It was his 11th career hat-trick, which is unreal. He's only 26 years old. What a stud. You know what's funny, though? All of his goals so far in Montreal, 6 goals, 7 games, all on the power play. He has yet to score an even strength goal, which is hilarious.
He's like Matvei Michkov.
Yeah, exactly.
Matvei Michkov.
It's funny, though, because he really isn't, 5-on-5. I wouldn't say he's playing great or even good. It's pretty average, at times below average. But the fact that he's tearing it up on the power play, I'm all for it. Good enough for me. Good enough for me, man.
You just put him on the left side. And he's just like Ovechkin, but Ovechkin has one of the best one-timers ever in the game. But he shoots them low, they're they're under 2 feet. But Laine, I've never seen a guy puts it top shelf left or glove top shelf, and it's just boom, boom. It's so nice that release. Oh, clean living, boy.
Oh, it's unreal, man.
I'm jealous. You guys have such a rock star, man. See?
On the power play.
Why can't the Flyers get a guy like him? Man. I'm jealous, man.
He was cheap. It wasn't a lot to get him.
Firepower. What did he cost? What did he cost?
We got a 2nd-round pick in return with Laine, and we gave up Jordan Harris. Our 6th, 7th defenseman. So yeah, and I don't.
You gave him Jordan Harris for Laine?
Yeah, and I don't think Harris.
How much does he cost per year?
Very well. Who? Laine or
what does he cost per year? Yeah,
Laine is 8.2 or something like that. So he's the highest paid player in Montreal.
Yeah, worth it for sure.
Yeah,
totally.
On the power play, 5-on-5.
Yeah, man.
Not great. Not great. But
happy for you guys.
I'm happy too, man. I'm happy we have him. I'm happy. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving him. It's exactly, you know what? And
it's got a lot of superstars.
Just having Lane Hudson there too. It's just awesome, right? It's just awesome having
Slav,
2 guys like that. Lane Hudson, 2 more points last night too. So that he moves up to 22 points in 31 games. So that guy just keeps trucking away. He's just absolutely amazing, man.
He keeps going, man.
Just with the addition of Laine, it's just going to boost his numbers, and he's gonna. I don't know, man.
Cool
he's going to put up a lot of points.
It was cool to see, because Slavkovsky, when he scored, it was cool to see him I don't know, just when he shot it behind the net and he scored on him. I don't know. Just seeing the energy of the teams bonding, it's nice to see, you know.
Yeah, he needed that goal. I
don't know.
It's been a while.
I felt bad though, man. Buffalo is just not. I don't know. I feel like Lindy Ruff should just resign. There's nothing he can do to fix that team.
No.
And he's a great coach. I think he should just resign and good luck. Fuck, man. They're not looking good.
Yeah, see,
I'm sorry,
I
man.
can't do this anymore.
Buffalo
man.
is yeah, I think you should just leave, man.
Yeah. I know. Save your legacy.
Yeah, I don't
and move on.
Man.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the Sabres. They have
a really good team on paper.
They do. They got some real studs there, and it's sad, man. And
they do.
You know, let's talk a little bit about this. But funny enough, on Monday, their owner Terry Pegula makes a special trip to Montreal to visit his team. So he spoke to the GM, spoke to the coach, spoke to the players, and just reassured them that he's got faith in the group. The answers are inside the dressing room. No trades are coming. He's got faith. They got faith in Kevin Adams and the direction of this team, which is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts, because Kevin Adams is just not getting the job done, man. He's not. I'm sorry, but you just look at the record. You look at the atmosphere, like the culture there. It sucks, man. 2 years ago, this team looked like they were going to turn things around and that they're on the up and up. Now they just look... They look terrible, man. Just brutal. And so many good players.
Well, and especially when you have Mr. Puglia that comes there and gives a little pep talk, and then you get a shit kicking of 6-1. Like... Good job, guys. Way to go.
Yeah, good. The message was
just stay home, man. Don't ever do that again.
No, exactly. But it's
sad.
What's funny is that it's being reported that he literally flew into Montreal, straight to the Bell Center, spoke to the guys, back on the plane, back to Buffalo within all of 2 hours. So it's like, man,
just
what
a
quick
flight out to say, hey.
Yeah, wake up, guys.
Everyone's safe here. We're in a safe place.
Yeah.
No one's getting fired.
Yeah.
Not even you. Not even Mr. Ruff over here. I don't know. I think the whole team's gonna get skidded, man.
I know.
The whole front office. They gotta go.
Yeah, I know.
Clean house.
Gosh, but they've done this so much, man. Over this 13-year span, it's just okay, new regime in.
They had Reinhardt. They had Eichel. They've had so many good talent. They just
what's his name?
Let go.
Allmark. They had Montour.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've had lots. Taylor Hall was there for a year.
I didn't know they had Allmark either.
Oh yeah, there's tons. There's lots of them. But that's this was supposed to be different for the Sabres. This group was supposed to be different. It was finally. They're finally gonna make this happen, man. But you go through the list of players and it just doesn't even make sense, man. It's Darlene, Power, but Power's making over $8 million a year.
He is getting paid way too much, man. I can't believe that guy went first overall. I don't know.
I know. I mean, you still got to believe that he's going to be okay.
He's young.
He's 21.
He's what? How old is he? 25?
No, 21, 22.
Power?
Yeah, super young, man. This is his second.
He's making $8 million a year.
Yeah, they decided that they were gonna just.
Because he was 2019.
2019. No, not that long. I think he was. Ago.
Are you sure? Right.
Power.
Owen
23.
Power. Let's find out, boy. Let's find. I'm gonna say 2019.
Did I say 2022?
2021.
2021. So.
John.
So yeah, he was drafted first overall, spent a year in college again, or went back for another year in college, and then came up. But he looked good. The contract at the time made sense because it looked like he was going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah. But the thing is, he's got no one around him, man. There's no veterans on this team that can help him defensively. You have Darlene, Samuelson's young, Darlene's young, he's young. There's no, the Connor Clifton. He's not that old, but they don't have the vets on defense to teach these guys, man. And yikes! All I can say is yikes, man. Because Owen Power great player, like a lot of skill, a lot of promise, but like
totally.
If there's no one there helping him out, teaching him the ropes, like sorry, this is the NHL. You can't just rely on all these young guys to figure it out. You need help.
Why would they pay him $8 million a year?
They thought he's going to be worth it, man. They thought it was going to be a bargain.
I mean,
and it still could be a bargain in the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
It could be.
I mean, he had basically his first year, he had basically 35 points. That's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 33 points in next year. This year, he's at 20 points. So he could have his best year yet, right?
Yeah.
He might get 50 points this year. So,
what does he have now? What does he have now?
He's got 4 goals, 16 assists.
So 20 points in 30-some games?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
20 points in 32.
Nothing wrong with that, actually. But it's defensively. That's where he struggles the most. Like, he's got that offensive flair, but he's missing the defense.
Yeah.
All right, moving on from there. Good job, Buffalo. Let's keep this going. 11 ain't that bad. You know, not that big of a number. Do you know what's funny, man? 2 years ago when they missed the playoffs by 1 point, and that was the year like, wow, like this team's actually coming together. Next year, playoffs or bust. They actually went on an 8-game losing streak at the beginning of that year where they missed the playoffs by 1 point. So, I mean...
Man, they almost had it.
They almost had it, man. Almost had it. But let's move on to Buffalo. We talked about them last time. Yeah. Not much has changed other than a beating to the Montreal Canadiens, which is nice. But Flyers, like we talked about a little bit about the Flyers, but they lost 6-4 to the Red Wings in a huge game, man. That's a huge game. Those teams fighting for a wild card spot. Travis Konechny, 16 goals. Noah Cates, 3rd goal of the season. Sorry, Konechny scored his 16th of the goal of the season. He does not have 16 goals this game. Noah Cates, 3 goals, his 3rd goal tonight. Ryan Poehling, his 2nd goal of the season, and Owen Tippett scores his 10th of the season. Sam Harrison back in net, let in 5 goals and 23 shots. They've now lost. You said they've lost 2 in a row. I'll go even further on that. They now have lost 5 of their last 7. So I think Philly's struggling a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah. What do I think? Yeah, we're not scoring goals. I mean, today we scored some goals, but John, I think we had we're not getting shots, no offense. It's been sloppy. Yeah, and it was just like last time when we played Detroit. It was a battle. It was a close game, but I don't know. I feel like we're not capitalizing on power plays. Power play has been a joke. We were good the first 7 games, but now I think we're falling back to last place, I think, for power play. But yeah, I don't know. We just need to get more offense, create. Boys need to show up, but goaltending's not the issue. Harrison, he had 1 goal that he could have had, and that was right off the face-off. Other than that, he had 3 2-on-1s. There's nothing he could have done.
Right.
So, he played good. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's funny though. So. I mean, the team has, ever since he's gotten back, the team hasn't looked as good. I don't know if there's any correlation between him coming back and messing up with the chemistry.
I know. I'd say maybe
just coincidence.
Get hurt again. Yeah,
because they're rolling, man.
Coincidence. They were rolling.
Yeah,
they were rolling, man.
Yeah. It's probably a coincidence, but
yeah, it is. But there's a lot of players that aren't. Tippett's starting to performing, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think everyone else needs to start contributing. Matvey hasn't really been scoring goals the last 3-4 games either, right?
Yeah.
So, Farabee, yeah, boys need to start making shit happen, right? So, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Who do they have next?
That's a great question.
I know Montreal can do you guys a favor, and we have
20
Detroit back to back.
Yeah. Yeah, so Thursday, let's take a look here. So it's the Kings tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes the Blue Jackets again on Saturday. And then Pittsburgh on the 23rd, and then the Ducks on the 28th. So
looking forward to that one.
Yeah, looking forward for that one. But no, I mean, yeah, there's definitely some chances to make up for it, right? If we can get back, we play the Kings twice this month. If we can get a win out of Columbus and hopefully Anaheim and the Sharks and maybe Pittsburgh, that would be nice. Because you got the Kings will be tough. They're playing so hot right now. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, so. You mentioned the power play, man. They rank 26th overall at this point, and I know you mentioned their power play coach is the assistant coach Rocky Thompson.
Yeah, Rocky Thompson.
What do you think of this dude, man? Is he?
He's not doing nothing. What do I think?
Yeah, not a fan or what?
I think he doesn't serve a purpose of why he should be as an NHL coach. I don't know. He was a tough guy that played in the WHL, and I think he played most of his career in the AHL. Good fighter. But I just don't think... what do you bring to the team to be a power play coach? I don't know. I'm kind of blown away. Yeah, so I think they just need to get another guy behind the bench. It's not working, man. They keep doing the same play, the same power plays. It's predictable. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's working. So after 3 seasons... you keep being at the bottom of the barrel. I think it's time to switch it up. So, what do you think?
I know nothing about this Rocky Thompson guy, but I don't know if you guys
but looking at your stats, if you're looking, don't care who it is, but if you have a role to play and you're not changing, I think you should be held accountable for your actions. So, that's just my thoughts.
I mean, they do have the pieces. I think they're missing a superstar. They're right. I think they're missing someone on the back end to really run that power play. Of
course,
I know they got Drysdale. But yeah, I don't think it's enough. But I mean, they're still young. They're still young, so we'll see.
It's a young team, man. You got York, who's young.
Yeah,
Sanheim's like one of the not the oldest, but him and Risto are probably 26, 27.
Yeah,
no, Sanheim must be like 28.
Yeah, I'd say Risto's probably a lot older too than that, but
yeah, but still, I don't know.
Yeah,
we definitely need like I said, if we can get Bo Byron, man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I mean, he is on the market. Yeah. It looks like he is going to be on the market because I don't think he's going to want to resign to Buffalo, and I don't think they can afford to pay him what he wants on the back end with the contract of Darlene and Owen Power. I don't think they can afford to sign him. So they're probably going to trade him. I don't know if Philly's a destination, but there's been a lot of talk of him going to Vancouver. Maybe in a Pettersson trade, if you can include Cousins and Byron. Byron.
Cousins would love to go to Vancouver. I mean, he's from the Yukon, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, and maybe that's Buffalo needs a shakeup like that, where you just get a superstar in Pettersson, who, he's a hit or miss though. But
he's good, man. It's just weird. This is the only year that him and Miller aren't driving.
Yeah. Right? So maybe Anyways, Alex Ovechkin. It looks like he's getting. Looks like he'll be back pretty soon here. He's hoping to get back before the Christmas break. He suffered a broken leg against Utah in November. 15 goals so far this season.
A month ago from today.
What's that?
It was a month ago from today.
Exactly, a month ago from today. He had 15 goals when he got injured. He needs 27 goals to break Gretzky's record. That gives him about 46, 47 games to score 27 goals. I think he does it, man. I think he does it this year. At the pace he was scoring before he got injured, I think he can do it. What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah. Just send it. Just finish it out there, Ovi. Just do it.
Yeah, if he can get back to what he was doing before he got injured, he'll have no problem doing it.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
I think he'll do it.
I think so too, man. I hope he does.
Besides, his team is crushing it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. Yeah. Well, dude, we're going to play another game, but this one's going to be a little different, all right? This is
man.
have you ever heard of the blind ranking game? Where
No, I haven't.
blindly rank. You do players, items, whatever, your favorite foods or whatever, and you rank them 1 to 5, and you don't know what's coming next. So we're gonna do, because it's Christmas is just around the corner here, we are going to do blind ranking Christmas food. All right, you like food, right, Pelly?
Boom. Dad bod.
I know how you feel. I got the dad bod as well. Okay, so first one I'm going to give you, we're going to do 5 items. All right, where do you rank stuffing?
Oh, number 3.
Number 3. All right.
Yep.
All right. Baked ham.
4.
4, okay. I thought that was a 5er, but
I'm not a big ham guy.
no, me neither at all. Mashed potatoes.
Oh, number 1.
Number
maybe.
1, eh?
With the gravy. Oh, clean living. Oh yeah.
All right, so 1, you have potatoes. 3, you had stuffing. 4, baked ham.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Dinner rolls.
Ooh. Ooh. You know, a big bread guy. You know, I must say, I don't eat a lot of bread when I do love buns, and I will crush buns with these dinners with like 7 glasses of milk. So I'll put that at 4.
At 4, you already had baked ham.
No, did I? Yeah, so I had 5 open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it at 5.
5.
Put it at 5.
All right, and then turkey. Yeah. Where do you have turkey?
Put that at 2.
At 2. All right.
Put it at 2.
So potatoes, turkey, stuffing. Yeah. Baked ham.
And I probably could have put turkey at 3, but I didn't know what, stuffing could be 2 or 3.
Blind ranking, so. I know.
And what about you? What's your top 5?
Oh man, I would go stuffing's my favorite. You know what I really love though? Caitlin's mom makes this. It's like sweet potato, like brown sugar crusted.
Yams. Yep.
That's my favorite by far.
You like the yams?
Yeah. It's not the yam, it's sweet potatoes. They're different, but
yeah, they're similar. Different color.
Yeah, similar but different.
They're similar but different color. How was Caitlin's mom doing? I remember her from your wedding.
That's right. She's doing good. I think. Yeah, I think she's doing well. She's she's in Kitchener, Waterloo. We're excited to go see her, and in about a week, I think we're heading there on Boxing Day. So it's gonna be fun, man. Yeah. You had fun at the wedding.
Man. Excited
wedding
for you.
Was fun.
I had a great time at the wedding.
Yeah.
I think the whole town knew I had a good time at your wedding.
Right, yeah.
I apologize for,
Oh, man.
Good memories.
No apologies needed. No apologies needed. Nothing but good times, man. Nothing but good times.
I love it, man.
Nothing but good times.
Good stuff, man. Yeah, no. Yeah, busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, what do you got going on? Right?
Wow. Go to the hospital, meet a surgeon, come back for meeting. Then I'm interviewing for another role with the company, possibly. Well, I am. It's happening.
Yeah.
And then go to Lethbridge, meeting good old Bondo, looking at a few properties, and then I'm picking up my half cow.
Nice.
Tomorrow. The half cow.
I feel like you told us this at the beginning of the podcast.
Yes, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The cow's been ready for like 2 weeks, so I need to go pick it up.
That's half cow, you said, eh? What does that entail?
Cow,
what do you got? What do you have in a half cow? What are you getting?
Oh gosh. Well, A lot of ribeye, roast, 2-pound or 1-pound lean ground beef for hamburger. I have soup bones, so like oxtail, so good. Then I do T-bones with tenderloins, rib roast with ribeyes, and then a couple briskets. So
that's nice.
That's it, man. And it lasts usually about 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months? That's nice.
6 to 8 months.
That's good.
We eat predominantly red meat. So if we didn't eat as much red meat, it could probably last a year, right?
Yeah.
So, but we eat a lot of red meat.
How much do you spend? You have 3 kids.
Alberta.
How much do you spend on groceries a week?
Oh, gosh, man. That's a loaded question, brother. I'd say probably, so Costco you're doing every like 10 days. I don't know. I would probably say 1,500 right now per month.
Per month.
Maybe more.
Wow, that's maybe a lot, eh? Maybe more.
How much do you think?
Like for us?
Yeah.
I would say we try, I mean, you try to keep it under 300 a week. We try, for sure. So like
300 a week,
250.
So that's 1,200.
Yeah, and then we eat out.
And that's not including eating out, probably. Eh?
Right. Yeah, I guess that's yeah. I guess that makes sense, man. About 12, 13. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
That's
a lot of
this. I've seen a lot of like in the States, they have a lot of states that have no taxes on food. That's nice. I feel like we should have that.
We don't get taxed on most food.
Don't we?
No.
You get taxed on everything.
No, there's lots. No, go to the grocery store, you'll see there's no tax. Oh. There's tax on some things, but
don't listen to me. I am special. I apologize.
That's why we love you. Anyways, I think that does it for another episode of the Barely Onside podcast. Thanks for listening, watching. Please follow us on Facebook and TikTok at Barely Onside Podcast. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also listen to us on Spotify.